here I am without my glasses, and I'm looking for my vape all over the place with my eyes that I can't even see with. And my vape is right in front of me. Like, I know I don't even need my eyes, like, to see where I just left my vape. But I'm still looking for it. Why? Why does our brains just not think clearly, you know? It's a mystery, but we're gonna solve that. We're gonna solve that. I promise you. My clever mind will come up with some fucking reason why we do that, and it will be right. I mean, not necessarily right, but I wouldn't tell you that something is if it is, if it can be proven not. If it can truly be proven not, I wouldn't say it. Or I would take it back real quick. So let's put that clear too. And I have zero problem reading comments and holding myself to all of your words and weighing it against all of my values. And I will choose whether or not I want to take anything that you say in or not. Because if it does not align, I don't want it. I want to find the people who are willing to align. If they're willing, if it's what they truly desire, to align, to be able to give and receive love unconditionally. If that is a desire that you have, I am looking for you. So, I hope you tune in. I hope you find other people. I hope you question the things I say. But I can tell you there's no reason that you should first doubt me without weighing it against unconditional love. Do that first. And if I'm wrong, please help me on my journey to become my perfect self, which to me, I have burned that box and it's not going back over me. So, I've already done that. And I learned patience. And I'm almost burning relationships with family because I can see the time is running out. So I'm not going to burn anything with family anymore. That is my last straw on that conversation, period. It is not worth it. The only thing that is worth it is love, unconditional love, to be able to love you with no conditions, no selfishness, because love is not selfish. Remember, people, if someone tells you to check yourself, then motherfucker check yourself and be honest with your motherfucker self. God damn it, people. The only people that you're really lying to that's hurting anybody is yourself. Your lies don't hurt nobody except for yourself. Not, at least not nearly as bad. All right? Not nearly as bad as you could possibly imagine the damage you do if you lie to yourself. Oh my God, I lived that. I would lie to myself to feel better. No. you're honest with yourself to feel better. Oh my God, if you're just you're just running. You're literally just lying down and saying, I don't want you that bad, love. I don't want you that bad. And you're just giving it up. You're just going to sleep on it. That's all you're doing. Okay. Recenter. Why? I got an ad on here for $103.95. Eco quality white craft paper gift bag. 13 by 7 by 17 inches large. That's what she said. Ad. Open. 150 count. Oh my God, she can't handle that. Sorry. I'm. If you could just see the ad right now, you know what I mean? I'll just take a screenshot of it because it's funny to me. Okay. Well, there's that. Oh God. See, you never know if you're funny if you're laughing by yourself. That's the problem with being alone, But I feel like I am. I just don't know it. You don't really know it until you surround yourself with someone and you do it, So I don't know what I'm good at. I don't know if I'm good at making people laugh. I can't tell. I am such a motherfucking loner. I have been, and I still to this day, I am so alone without Callie. She's sleeping right now. So right now, technically, I'm very alone, but no, I'm not, because I also have apparently a phone to record my voice and talk to. That who knows when any of this is going to matter to anybody more than it does myself. So there's that. Well, never said it was going to be easy. So yeah, I literally can't even call my mom. I knew I couldn't call my dad. I mean, see, definitely not. Not with sitting right there. That'd be a laughing stock, and they'd probably call each other and start laughing about it. So can't do that because they've already laughed about it once. So if I was like, "Hey, guess what? I'm back," I can't. I can't do that. Not until I feel like I can. And I don't get to make that decision on my own. So, here we are, talking alone. And who knows how long this will go. So far, it's only been 8 minutes and 48 seconds, but I feel like it's been 2 hours. I feel like I've already said enough for like 2 hours worth. Like most people just waste a lot of breath. I just pretty much summed up a lot of shit in like a very short amount of time. People don't want to hear me. That's the problem. They don't want to have these deep conversations because it's uncomfortable. And people have been trained so hard to avoid the things that are uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable. I can't. I get that. I get it. You can't. Yes, you can if you want it. If you want it bad enough, you will no longer make it a want. It will become a need in your life, and you won't be able to hide from it. You can't hide from not having air. How are you going to hide from that? When you turn it into something, my mom is texting me, when you turn it into something that you need, you can't hide from the things that you need. And do you know what those are? There's 4 things that everything that is alive needs. Food, proper environment, well, okay, so I guess I'm just going to do humans for now because that's what I relate to the most. Food, shelter, clothing, and love. I will figure out the plants because there is still only 4. The shelter, that's your environment. Food, obviously, everything that's alive needs a food source. That's a given. So, food, shelter, clothing. Plants don't need clothes. What do? To they don't need to stay warm because they're a freaking plant and they'll die if it's not the right temperature. So that's not something that they need to worry about, staying warm. They just need to worry about living and growing. They don't need it to be comfortable. They have one purpose in mind, and they don't have a choice. It is not a choice for them to do anything other than be a plant. They don't get to care about the warmth because they can't change it. They can't move, So what is that clothing that the plants need? And love, obviously, rain. It loves fucking rain and air so much. So more like more than you know. More than you know. You have no idea how much a plant loves those 2 things. It loves those 2 things more than you love your children. Take that in. Take that in. They don't get to complicate their emotions, right? They only get the opportunity to live as they are. We have the opportunity to live as we want. And it is up to you to live at your highest capability before you die, and nothing else. And what you decide that is up to you. It is up to you. And your beliefs will make or break you. They will either put you in a box, make you run and hide and scared, or anything else of the sort. Your beliefs will do that, or they won't. It's your choice. What you need to believe in, to love. What you need to believe in, to love, is not up to you. Because love does not change. Love is always positive. It does not ever get negative. Ever get negative. It might get loud. Oh God, love can crash. Love can hurt. It can hurt so deep. But it's all out of love. True love can hurt. And it is up to us to decipher which is which and which we're going to allow and which we're not. But we need to get to the basics. We need to understand what love is. And it's so basic. Because you can simply ask yourself at any moment, is this love? And you would know. You would know within the first 5 seconds whether or not. And if it took you longer than that to figure it out, then you're just justifying it. You're just finding ways to cop out of it, to come up with an excuse. Read Mel Robinson's 5 second rule. You got 5 seconds to make a decision whether that is good or bad. After that, you will justify the fuck out of that decision. Right? Try it. Try it. Try it. I dare you. Are you scared? I'm not. I'm not scared. Why are you scared? Do you want to be scared? No. No. Nobody wants to be scared. And I'm telling you, I'm not afraid of anything. Anything anymore. Nothing. Try me. Try me. There's nothing that you could say about myself that I wouldn't say about myself. Okay? Because I have been all things. I have fucked up in the worst and in the best ways. And in the best ways. And that is important. Not all fuck ups are bad. You can fuck up in good ways. I just fucked up by flooding someone's house. But it was good because it told me to slow down and stay focused because there was no reason why that should have happened. It was a good fuck up. It was a good fuck up. And I can fix, because I can fix it. I can fix any of the damage that it causes because God will only give you things that you can handle, right? It's just up to you if you want to handle it or not. And that's it. So if you're wondering, why would God give me this? I don't know. I can't handle it. That's your choice. That is your choice. That's not on God. Don't put that on him. No. God wouldn't do anything like that. God wouldn't kill. No. The definition of God is love. So how could God kill? Love does not kill anything. It only births things. So anything in the Bible, I have not read the entire Bible, by the way. Sorry, God. But I've heard all the important parts of it. Well, not all of it, actually. I don't think you could ever hear all the important parts of it because it's a living word, right? It's a living word. So if you can find a way to live and actually find this true meaning and not be deceived by people who wrote it and their own justifications, then, and it's storytelling, like you can't believe, especially with AI, like you're not going to be able to believe all the things you see and hear. Okay, you're not going to be. You're going to have to experience this for yourself. Period. This is like a trial and error thing, right? Like, if I'm not going to be able to help you, I'm not. Right? What's the worst? You just wasted just a couple minutes of your time, right? Not okay. Right? But what if? What if I could? What if I could? What if I could? What if I knew what love was? What if I could show you? What if I could show you? Obviously, it's going to be really helpful once my lover is ready to love and show the world how we love each other and set that example. That is going to be huge. But let's talk about just being an individual for a little bit. Before we drag others into it, let's just talk about growing as an individual because that is most important. Let me tell you why I have, oh man, if I would have just learned this stuff when I was a kid, it's like, why is this not being taught? I just, sorry. Yeah, so I gotta pee. I'll be right back. You can even have revelations when you're peeing. It is just amazing when you're connected to God. Like, oh gosh, and see, my brain is just so scattered right now. And I know why, but and it's okay because I don't have a point here. There isn't a point. It's just a purpose. I just have a purpose, not a point. I have no points to prove, nobody to prove that they're wrong. I just want you to prove whatever you got to prove to yourself to figure out if I'm right or wrong. I don't want to prove anything. I got nothing to prove. I've proved it to myself, and I will be happy forever. Forever. I've proved enough I have not proved enough. No. I take that back. I have not proved enough. I have not proved enough. Help me prove it. Help me prove it. Just don't kill me or hang me on a cross or anything like that. Don't hurt my family, because then you're only proving which side you're on. Don't come at me trying to stop me from loving, because it's only showing you what side you're on. You know what? So actually, go ahead and do that. I will add you and I will send you an email of my new podcast every fucking month. And if you block me, I will make another email. And if I don't have the time, I will find someone who will have the time to dedicate to helping you. I will help find someone who will send you more text messages and stock you with love. I don't know who yet, but that's the point of this, right? Is I need to get what I got to say. I need to get this out. I need to get it out because I need help. I need help here. I cannot do this alone. Obviously, I can't. And I need the proof that what I'm saying is going to work. So I'm looking for some test dummies, right? It's not going to cost you anything. If you have inputs on how long you want it to be per day, I will work with that. If you only got 30 seconds, then just give me 30 seconds. Just and maybe like what day is best for people. I'm not like super into like the social media like scrolling and stuff, so I don't know when new shit comes out like with people, how often or anything like that. So all the suggestions would be great. Yeah, we got to unite the people who want to love anything like me. Please be my friend. Please, because I got nobody to call and talk to about real love stuff, and people who want to like do real love stuff, like actually grow. I ain't got nobody. So if you're serious, the best way for me to master the love that I know is to teach it. If anybody is willing to be a free student, I do not have the money to pay you. I don't, nor does my lover. Last week, but right now, my account is negative. Maybe $400. I have been afraid to check it the last week. I don't know what is that. I think I froze the card, so it's not going to do anything. And I'm doing really good at my business, and it's going good. I do good work. I do good work. I know I do good work, and people appreciate the work I do. And I'm a very hard worker. So it's just getting it off the ground is difficult, you know? But I just want help. I just want free students because I can't afford to pay you. So that would be awesome. And if I could like actually hear back from people, that would be awesome. My email is the leader for believers with the number 4 at gmail.com. Sorry about that. The leader for believers at gmail.com. I've had that email now for quite a few years. So it did kind of over time get full of spam. I'm going to have to go through it because I was just like, subscribing to things and I forget which emails I gave out to what. And now who knows what I have on there. It's a lot of clutter that I'm becoming aware of, and it's all got to get organized, but it's like so many. Anyways, the leader for believers at gmail.com. If that sums it up. If you want to believe in me, I can lead. I know how to lead. I just ain't got nobody. I've been studying it. I've been patient with it. I've been honest about it. I've been dedicated. Oh my gosh, my dog Milo and I, oh my gosh, let me tell you, man, we have dedicated to leadership. I walked from Stillwater, Minnesota to St. Paul, Minnesota on the St. Croix State Trail in the middle of the night. I was going to go talk to oh my gosh, Joanne, what? Joanne, you are amazing. You're not a psychic. You're an energy reader. You can read that energy. You have that amazing skill, and I saw it the moment that I met you, and I've brought other people in to test you on it, and you have passed amazingly. This last time I tried to go see you, I believe it was your daughter. She did the psychic reading for me and my lover, and it was amazing. But I miss you, Joanne. I miss you, and I would love to have another session with you. I'd love to talk to you. Uno humano. Is that even a uno humano? Is that even a word? Is that how you say it? I don't even think that's how you say it. Uno humano, amano onuno, amano uno no. I don't. See, that's my brain right there. If I could just spew out my brain, that's it. It's totally genuine. It's silly. It's pure. I can be fun, but why does nobody hang out with me? Like nobody calls me back. Nobody like hits me up like, hey man, how you doing? Like, I just don't get it. And maybe I was just scared, I was scared. I'm so scared to put myself out there right now. I'm so scared because y'all don't understand, My dick is crooked too. Oh, that was my revelation that I just had in the bathroom, Like shit. I can't fix that. I can't fix that. I jerked that off way too hard. Overdone. Too much. Everything out of balance. Too much. Man, I was doing it too much. That's what that means. If you got a crooked dick, you got a problem, man. You got a problem. And straighten it out. You can't straighten it out. Trust me, man. You can't. I tried jerking off the other way. You can't do it. You can't. It just gets more twisted up, dude. So just stop. You know what I mean? Let the woman do it. She'll keep it straight for you. She'll keep it straight. Just find that good woman. Oh God. I'm still trying to crack mine out of her shell too, everybody's got some fear in them. And me too. Oh my God, see, I don't got my glasses. I can't find my vape juice, but I bet you if I were to stop, close my eyes, I bet you I could guess where it is. And I bet you it's on this tray right here. But I just can't see it because my eyes are still open. Oh, it's not on the tray. See, I haven't closed my eyes. Oh, there it is. Okay, well, I did get it. But I took extra work. It took extra work. You see that? You see that? If you just evaluate every little thing you do, literally, you can get better at anything. Anything. The simplest little shit. And what else are you gonna do? What else are you gonna do? What else is your brain gonna do when you're doing something that you need to do? What else is your brain gonna do other than think about it, right? Or are you just lost? Are you just thinking about everything else? Or are you thinking about what you're doing? You know, if you got something to do, that's where you gotta be, right? Or how's it gonna get done if you're not there? So to get your mind in the game, think about it, make sure you're doing it right, and if you're not, be honest with yourself and just try to be better next time. It's not that big of a deal. God, everybody makes it such a big deal. Like, I don't even want to think about what I'm doing because what if it's wrong? Well, what if I could do better? Then I've been doing it wrong this whole time. Oh my God, I feel like crap. No, gosh, no. You feel like crap because you're not doing things better. You know, you putting the cart before the horse. You become better to feel better. It's that simple. Don't ask God for less problems. Ask God to be better. God, who is that? Who's that? I love that guy. He's so passionate. Oh, and I could tell that guy, he's got a strong love and protection for. Does he have daughters? I just feel like he's got daughters that have needed protection, and he is. I feel that, and I appreciate him for that because daughters need that, and men need to see that from you, I bet you it's like mostly girls that are like, oh yeah, I relate to that guy. Like, I wish my man would watch that. I don't know. I also have been hanging out with the wrong crowd, so sorry for that judgment. But actually, I've been hanging out with really no crowd, and the crowd I do hang out with is kind of like that. So I guess that's that. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to do. I mean, I just know that I gotta do something because my mind and my heart is blowing up, and I know this love is free. I know it's free, and I just want to give it away to anybody who wants it. So come on over, come my way. Not literally, people. Okay. Balance, boundaries, respect, all of the things that define love. You have to align yourself with them. If you're out of alignment, you know where you're standing and it's not on the right side. So get in alignment with the values of love. Even if they're not yours, they should be the ones that you want to have. Right? If someone points out that it's not, it is your responsibility to be accountable to it because it's what you want. Don't lie to yourself. Don't be afraid of it. It's what you want. It has nothing to do with what they want. They're trying to help you and they don't know how. Okay? They just don't know how. And I've learned that. Very recently. I learn things very fast as long as I can reflect on the interactions that I have with people. Problem is I have such little interactions, true interactions, where I feel like I can be passionate about something, about love, where I can talk about love. I have so many I don't have very many interactions where I can talk about love other than obviously with my lover, where she would not be my lover if I couldn't love her. So, and we need more people who want to talk about it. And you should too. Like, you should want to talk about it because it's the most important thing. There is no life, there is no growth without it. It's impossible. It's impossible because the values of love are defined by it. Literally defined by it. You cannot change it. It is the way it is. Love is the way it is. It is positive. It is growing. It is forgiving. It is welcoming. It is accepting. It is not judgmental. It is unconditional. Means to love without a single condition, whether you give it back or not. If that person gives it back, I don't care. Even if they even if they hurt you. Yes. Yes. Even if they steal something from you. Yes. There's no conditions. It's what you have to practice. And it's going to be hard. It's going to be as hard as you have made it to undo it. However hard you've made it, it's going to be that hard to undo it. And I have made it. Can't say harder than everyone, but I will say harder than most. That I will say. I have made it. And see, I can say that because I could see everybody else was happy. Everybody else had friends. Everybody else has friends. I look on social media, everybody's chit-chat with each other. I come on there and I talk about love and I'm attacked. Like, so I don't have a side. All right. I'm looking for one. So yeah. What else? What is important for you to know about me? Well, obviously, it's important for you to know that I have not had an easy life, nor did I have two loving parents involved in my upbringing. Didn't even have one. So they had influence, but they weren't there. Not mentally. And as far as love goes, it was fleeting. It was conditional. It was always conditioned on how my mom felt, and that's not like a mom. That's not like a mom to have a condition on if she's gonna love you the right way or not, based on how her day went. And that's what happened. And we couldn't stay there anymore. Me and my sisters, we couldn't stay there because a mother's supposed to love unconditionally, and we found a place that was accepting of who we are and our problems. That's not good to have an environment that just accepts your problems, to be slapped in at such a young age with no help, just acceptance, no help, no real help. You can only really truly love someone if you truly know their pain, you know? You got to know the things that stop them from loving them in order to see their true love. So figure out the things that truly hurt them and you'll see them, you know? And you don't got to point it out because that's not nice. That hurts them, right? You don't point out the things that hurt people like that to point it out. It's not a point you have to make. You have to love it in order for that to go away. You have to love that about them. That's growth. That, remember, you have to be aligned with the morals and values of love. That's growth. That means you have to be kind and nurturing like a mother to pain. You can't help it. You can't help pain. You should never help pain. And that's all I've had. Is I've just had people who helped me with my pain. They didn't help me get rid of it. They didn't hold me accountable to it. None of it. And it took a lot, and a lot of people trying to discipline me. For them trying to discipline me. And me saying, you can't control me. Is a point, you know? I don't know. You can't control people. That's my point. That's my point. I got that point to prove. You cannot control people. And if you try, you've lost control of yourself. Because you can't control love. Love is free. It's free. Unconditional love, I should say. Conditioned love costs something. If there's a condition, that means it costs. If this person has to be that in order for them to get my love, or, hey, I'll give you respect, which is a moral of love. I'll give you respect if you pay me. I will give you respect if you believe in what I believe in. I will give you respect if you do what I say. None of those are in line with love. How could they be? How could they be? We know money. We know. Well, no, you don't know. No, you don't. You've just been told, but you don't know. You just read it. You don't know. Money is fire. You can get burned so bad by that shit. I'm not going to say it's the root of all evil. It's not. It's not the root of all evil. Everything is perfect with balance. Love is balance. The perfect love is complete balance. The perfect love is all good things. And you should never have to take love or any of its qualities from anybody because you're not loving them by doing that. And that's wrong of you. You shouldn't do that. That's not aligned with what you truly want. You want to be loved. You shouldn't try to take someone else's love. You shouldn't demand it. You should say, it's free if you want to give it to me. And if you don't, I understand. Otherwise, you're going against love. Because any qualities or actions that go against the morals and values of love, like selfishness, non-compassion, you know, having an ego, that's selfish, you know. All of those things are going against the things that you truly want. So why do you do them? Ask yourself that. Why do you do them? Why have you allowed yourself to continue to carry the baggage that you could have so easily just set down and stepped right over like a stepping stone? Instead, you're like, no, I'm not getting rid of that one yet. I'm going to chew on it for a while and stick it in my backpack. You know how many times you do that? Shit gets heavy. You don't even know who you are anymore. You don't even know. Couldn't even recognize yourself with them bulging, strong legs of yours. Because I will tell you, if you carry a lot of baggage, if you're able to get rid of it, your legs are very strong. Trust me. So, if you're able to get rid of it, you will see how strong your legs have gotten. Oh my gosh, you can carry so many people on your back now. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. So, that's another dare. I dare you to try that. You know, get rid of that baggage. Learn how to love unconditionally. You know, see what happens. See how strong you actually are and how many other people you could actually help. It's pretty cool. And I'll let you know when I have helped more than one person. So, but so far, we're winning. Because I've only really truly been able to try it on one person. I've only dedicated this part of myself to one person. So, love is free. It doesn't have limits. It doesn't have a box. It can be as big and as much as you possibly want it to be. And you would never get tired of it. Ever. It's literally the definition of life. So how could you get tired of being alive when being alive is the definition of feeling awake? So you cannot get tired of love. It's impossible. You can get tired of everything outside of love very, very fast. But love will do quite the opposite. Quite the opposite. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, maybe there's a part in the Celestine prophecy that talks about being able to read people's energy and aura, and you'll be able to see how if there's only one person giving love, then their love is depleting. They're not able to give as much love to others now because that other person just took it and they didn't give any back. And in fact, they might have just fought them, even took a little bit extra, got a couple extra jabs in, took a little bit extra more of their love and energy, because they're angry at themselves, because they can't face it, that they don't know the definition of love and they're trying to figure it out, but nothing's working, like that kind of thing. I get that. I get it. To pretty much any kind of level, I can almost find a way to relate. So I have a couple of wonderful gifts. Like I would say some of my greatest gifts. that I did not have a choice on. Let me say this. Did not have a choice. I had the gift to understand the things I dedicate myself to sacrifice myself for those I love, I would say that those are my two biggest gifts right now that I can think of. So understanding, forgiveness, those correlate. So if you really understand someone, you'll forgive them for anything that they've done. Because you know them, and you would find a way to relate. But most people don't take that time because it's too much work. So they don't have those kind of conversations that actually would like scratch any kind of rough surface. It's not smooth. Why not touch it? That's just rough. Let me just lay on the lazy river here. I don't want to fucking learn to swim. Give me a floaty. Just let me float. Fuck it. I could learn how to love, and I could love other people, but I just want to float, man. It's just chill. Shit. Yeah, I used to be like that too. Enjoy it. Chill, bro. Chill. You ain't hurting nobody. Don't draw no kids. Don't get too rough. Don't name call. Don't hog up the water slide. If you decide to jump off that freaking lazy river for a little bit and have some fun, take turns, greet the person, whatever, so on and so forth. And if you can't, then just stay in the lazy river, man. Just chill. If you can't chill, man, chill. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. If you can't chill, then that's what you need. That's what you need. Literally, why people are able to take vacations is for that reason. Like any kind of paid vacations is because some people just need to chill or they can't function, right? So like if you're just wasting your vacations and it's stressful and you're not chilling, then when are you going to chill and not just blow your brain up with stupid shit, that's not aligned with your finding the definitions of love like I have, you know, because you'll realize that love is good. It's so good, and it can't be anything other than good. It can't. It cannot, because all things were growing out of goodness. It is impossible for love to not be good. So, just make that your freaking focus, man. You know what I mean? Even if you're just chilling, you can love chilling, man. Love the shit out of chilling if you're doing it. If you're doing something else, love the shit out of whatever it is that you're doing. Get your mind in the game of love, man, because that is what we all want. We all want to be loved and appreciated and looked at for who we truly are. And let me tell you, we are all love. Because think of it. When you were born, what was wrong with you? When you were born, what was wrong with you? You're a baby. What's wrong with you? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So what happened? What happened? Why is there now something wrong with you? Environment, most likely, started it. And then that you wanted to believe in your environment. Secondly, which you should, but you shouldn't at the same time, right? Because if your environment is not aligned with love, then you shouldn't believe in it. But you're told to believe in it. Even if the person is yelling and screaming or hitting at you, you're told to believe in it. Even though it doesn't align with what you believe in, you don't know what to believe in. Now you are just lost and broken, and you need to change, and you need to change, and you need to be better, and you need to be better, and you need to do this, and you need to do and do and do and do and do and do and do in order to get. Oh, it's exhausting. No. Chill, bro. Chill. Just fucking chill until you don't need to chill no more. Until you're all chilled out and you got something. Unless you got something, chill. I don't know what that is, but you should have something that you're getting up for, right? You got to have something that you're getting up for. Otherwise, chill. And if you make it money, if you wake up to make money, oh my God, chill. Please, chill. Money is not a value of love. Let me make that clear. You cannot buy love. Any rich person, the richest of the rich, will tell you how many billions and trillions in lawsuits, who knows, that they have spent trying to buy love. You can't. Sorry. Money's not that valuable to your values. Money has no values to life. It only has value to crap that's in life. Crap stuff. Unless you turn it into experiences. That's life. That's living. If you can turn your money into memories that you have with yourself and with other people, oh, the money is so worth it. So worth it. But if you don't have those experiences, if they're not part of you, like if you don't know that you want to have them and you just want to spend some money, chill, bro. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. You're wasteful. Love you cannot waste love. Love cannot be wasted, right? So if your actions are not loving, then chill. You're wasting it. Chill, bro. Just chill. Don't do anything, man. Just chill. Because if you're just gonna keep doing it over and over and over again, you're just adding all of those little stones in your freaking backpack. You're just carrying that baggage when you could just drop it. Because stop doing that. And spend your money on experiences and spreading love to others. To others. Love is not selfish. Love is not selfish. Love is the opposite of selfish. Love is freely given and freely received to those who desire it. And I will receive it and I will give it for free to those who desire it. And to those who don't desire it, but obviously I can't receive something that they can't give me. You know what I mean? So like, if you think you're trying, I probably can't feel it. You'll know. You'll be the only one who will know when it's actually working or not. You know, you can't make someone else feel love. You know, it's either real or it's not. You can't fake it. You can't. If you know what love is, you can't fake it. So, let me just say that. See, you can define love, but you can't put it in a box because you know what it's not. You know what hurts. You know what feels good. You know what things you should do. You know what things you shouldn't do. And if you don't, chill, bro. Find a mommy and a daddy who'll teach you. Guess what? I'll be your daddy. I can be your mommy, kind of. Obviously, I'm not like this super soft and gentle, like my lover, but I get the point across. I'm just not super delicate always. And some people might take offense to that. They might get offended. That's their choice. That obviously means that I'm pushing some buttons. And I'm trying to push some buttons. I want to light this shit up. I'm gonna light this shit up. You know, I'm gonna push the buttons and let's go. Let's go. So if you want your buttons pushed, love is accountable, bro. So hold me accountable. All right, tell me about yourself. I'll ask you questions about yourself. So just be prepared for that. If you're ready to share and be accountable about yourself, come at me, bro. As real as you can get with me, I will get more real with you. Guaranteed. I don't lie, so I gave up lying. I gave up lying to other people. 2, 3, 4 years ago. 4 years ago. And see, it took longer. That's why it took so long, right? Because I started with practicing it outside of myself. And when you practice it on other people, you don't necessarily get the reactions that you're hoping for. By being honest with them, and if they're not honest, you know what I mean? Because birds together flock together. You know, like if I was an honest person, I was hanging out with unhonest people. You can't. Honest people aren't going to get much from hanging out with dishonest people. They won't. So we don't. We're not going to sit there and waste time. You know what I mean? We're not going to waste time. We're done wasting time. Like, that is the only thing that we have. So if you're not on this journey, that's okay. But we'll always be here. Always. Love does not die. It only transfers from one thing to the next. So we'll always be here. I'll always be here. Jesus has always been here. You know, that unconditional love has always been here. You've always had it. You were born with it. You just didn't know how to give it, but you were it. You were supposed to be taught how to give it, not taught how to pay the government to decide what love is. So that's all messed up. And parents need to start talking to their kids and being more open to their kids and being accountable to their kids about their freaking problems. Because how is a kid ever going to be accountable if you can't be accountable? You lead by example. Literally, they are a sponge. They're going to soak up what you're doing, not what you're saying. So it doesn't matter what you say. It does not matter. If you have a teacher who is sitting there teaching and teaching and teaching, and they can't even do it, right? Like, how much are you really going to believe in them? Truly believe in them. You know what I mean? I get it. I get it. So that's why I'm saying, you know, just put me to the test. Maybe I can't love unconditionally perfectly. But goddamn, let's see what I got, right? Right? Let's see what you got, right? Let's see what our neighbor has, right? Right? Wouldn't that be nice? If we could look at our neighbor and see us over there with them, right? There's no condition. It does not matter. You're no different than me. I love you just as much as I love myself. There's no condition to that. That's your neighbor, right? No, that's you. There's no condition that separates you from them. None. Unconditional love does not have a condition. It's not impossible. It's not possible. It is not possible for you to love your neighbor if you see a different condition. If they are different than you, if they don't deserve as much as you, that's your condition. You're not doing it right. You need to chill, bro. You need to chill. I had someone 2 days ago call me because I was being accountable and I was practicing trying to love unconditionally. I did not do the greatest job. I was disrespectful, and I have been disrespectful. I have been, and love is not disrespectful at all. It's not. It's not. And it shouldn't hurt you. And I've hurt people, and I've said things, and they've told me that, and I try to apologize in a half-assed egotistical way because I know that they were egotistical, so I put that condition on how much I was going to love them based on their ego. And I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. Like, and that guy who wouldn't even believe in me could hear me in what I was saying I believed in. And without even knowing me, called me what do you say? Something white knight guru or Gandhi, the white knight Gandhi or Gandhi white knight is what he said. And I think he was trying to insult me, but I was like, dude, you don't even know me, and that's what I'm going for. Great, thank you. Like, I love that. I love Gandhi. To be a knight, I mean chivalry, right? Chivalry. So I'm chivalrous and I'm white. Thank you. That you just identified me. You're you're on the right track, bud. You are on the right track. And I should have just loved you for that. And I should have seen that you could see me and you couldn't see yourself. And it's scary like that, when someone else has so much confidence in who they are. It's scary. It's scary. But if you chill enough, if you just chill enough, how could anything be wrong with you if you just chill? How could you go do something wrong? You can't. You can't. So do what you got to do to get in a spot. If you don't like where your life is at, find a way to chill. Whatever that means. If that means with someone, with support, without support, alone in the desert, chill, bro. Chill. If your life is not going how you want it to go, that means it's because you don't know how. And you need to chill. And most likely you need help from something outside of yourself to help you understand, right? Or you'd be doing it. So there's no reason to argue with anybody or anything like that, because intelligent people don't waste their time arguing. Honestly, they really don't. What's the point? Is the point just to have a point? Well, that's pointless. And love doesn't have a point. Love is the point. So I really wish I could have. I can't even say that because I don't wish I could have done this earlier, because then it wouldn't have gone as planned. Obviously. Obviously, it wouldn't have gone as planned. The world wouldn't have been in this situation if it would have been earlier. I would have just been arrogant and freaking, I don't know, self righteous or something like that. When this has nothing to do with how good I am, this is how good can I help people? Can I help people? Am I helping people? I don't even know. Yet, so obviously, I'm worried about criticism. And I shouldn't be because I have nothing to be afraid of. I just know how mean people can be. And it's hard, you know. Especially when you don't have enough people in your corner, to that really understand you. You know, you can get people in your corner for no friggin' reason, but it doesn't mean anything unless they know you, because then they accept you. Because otherwise it's conditional. They'll be in your corner if you're this person that they want you to be in the ring. If you do what they say, if you listen to their guidance, otherwise, why are they going to stay in your corner? See, it's conditional. You know what I mean? So it's just thinking about stuff like this, like weighing it, like what do things mean? What does this mean? Like why have we been told some of this stuff our entire lives but still don't understand it? Why? Why don't we understand it? I want to help. I want to help. Because I love all God's teachings that are all different gods, Allah, and anybody else. I mean, I think Gandhi is God. Like if you teach love and you teach the values of love, that is reflecting God, because God is love, unconditional love. So if you're teaching that, you're reflecting it, right? That's what Jesus did. That's what made Jesus God. He reflected it. All of the teachings of love, he just reflected that in all of his actions. He was God. So he tried to show everybody how to do it. But guess what? Fear. Fear. Oh my God, fear. Fear, 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 fear. It's so, 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 so scary, isn't it? Oh my gosh. What else is more scary, right? Nothing. And that's why it's the most powerful weapon. And nothing's more scarier than fear. So just know that is a powerful weapon in the other person's hand, not in yours. It's not going to help you. I promise you, fear will never help you. Wisdom will. Wisdom will. Being smart won't. Being smart won't. If you told your kid that the oven is 350 degrees and he's 2 years old, he'll fucking touch it. It doesn't matter how smart he is. He even if his first word was 350 degrees and he points at the oven, it does not matter. Unless he touches it and he understands it, he's not going to know it. You know what I mean? So you got to live through experience. You got to experience this stuff for yourself, I guess, is what I'm saying. Because you can tell a kid to be smart and to do this and to do that. But unless they get to experience it, they won't know if what you said was actually even valid of anything. And then when they experience something, they're like, oh my gosh, I don't understand this. Life can be so confusing. And it's just because we don't have good teachers. We just don't have good teachers. We don't have good examples. And that's okay. It's okay. I guess it's okay if I can help and if there's other people who are willing to help. Then I'll feel okay because I'm alone right now. So if I literally can't help anybody, then I'm the lost one. then I'm completely lost. And everybody has been completely right about me. So, but I believe with all of my heart and all of my soul and my spirit and everything that I have to give, I believe that I've been found. And I believe that I know the heart of Jesus. Because I believe that I have it, just like you do. We were all born perfect in God's image. And nobody can take that away. Nobody. Not even dinosaurs could take that away from us. Nope. What do? We ride dinosaurs like they're fucking cars. Because what is that? That's fossil fuel. We're just riding dinosaurs. You don't think that they came back? You think they're just extinct? No, energy doesn't die. Look at that. It evolved into fucking cars and our power. That's dinosaurs, guys. That's dinosaurs. Science. Can you prove that? Can you prove that there is an afterlife? That even if you die, you're still worth something if you were worth something? Can science prove that now? Elon Musk, can you prove that now? Just curious. How much fuel have you burned? How many dinosaurs have you gone through, bud? And what do you got to prove? Stuff? Stuff? That's a cool trinket. Batman. He wasn't a superhero. He had cool trinkets. What was super about him? He was angry. He was mean. He would turn on you. He thought he was better. That's not super. That's not super. He just had a lot of money. Some cool moves, some flashy stuff. Some trinkets and some shit up his sleeve, you know? He just had some shit up his sleeve. Make everybody think that he's way more than what he really was. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for Batman lovers. I'm a Superman guy, all right? That is my opinion. And I will take you on with that. Because you want I'll do? I'll be Superman, you be Batman. Let's go. And you know what I'm going to do? Let's go to the moon, bud, and see how you do. I'm out of this fucking world. You're stuck here. So let's go. Batman. I have a song about that too, actually. Or not a song about that. This part of my lyrics. But it's pretty good. Nobody's ever heard it. It's been public for a very, very long time. But like I said, I'm kind of a loner. It's never been shared. I know that. I don't know if any of my stuff has ever actually been shared or supported. You know, I don't get likes. I don't get none of that. I mean, people don't even subscribe to me. My lover doesn't even know if she's subscribed to me, honestly. Like, you know, so I'm not laughing at her, but it's not. Cut that. Don't cut that. Cut that. I don't know. I'm not cutting anything. Why would I cut that? I don't mean to laugh at her. I'm laughing at myself. And I'm sorry that I took that out on her. She doesn't know. I can't even support myself in it. You know, like I haven't dedicated myself to it. How could she dedicate any part of her to it for me if I can't? You know, I haven't told her that. I've only told her like reasons why I've kind of given it up. You know, I just had my justifications. Nobody listened to it. You know, some people did. Some people liked him. You know, they're picking and choosy, you know, but there wasn't really the support. I felt it a couple times, and it sparked it back up a little bit, you know, but, you know, that's where my music went. But it was very short-lived. I only wrote music for like a year, 2 years, literally. And then ever since then, it was like just dabbling. If I had the extra time and I was bored and didn't know what to listen to, and I had a quote in my head or a poem, something like that, I might scribble it down, and then maybe if it comes to a beat, I'll throw it on a beat and never finish it. That's kind of how it's just my journey has been lately with my music and writing. And then some of them I share, and they get laughed at. Which is okay. They don't understand me. I don't judge. If you don't understand me, it's okay. If you don't want to, it's okay. It's okay. I've been fine alone. I'm not afraid. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Never have been. And that was what I had to come to terms to. Why I now feel comfortable. Like I had to be comfortable being alone for so long before I could ever be comfortable not being alone. You don't know, because you'd have to actually experience these things. Is if it's not clicking, if it's not resonating, then you're probably not getting it. So take notes, and I'm just planting seeds. That's all I can do. So just planting seeds, love them, water them, wish them on their way. Give them a cup of water if you can. Obviously, if you don't have a lot of water to give, you can't give it all, but give what you can, because there's so many seeds that need to be grown that have already been planted that nobody's watering. Nobody's watering these for other people. And that's all it takes. Because you can't always just water yourself. Like, just taking care of yourself, always having to look out for yourself. Oh my God. Has anybody tried that? Does anybody feel like they've ever tried that? Like, had to just look out for themselves and nobody else was going to? There's nothing more exhausting. Trust me, I've done it my entire life. There's nothing more that will drain you down. And it is so hard to get away from. So if you need to be alone to realize that you're not, then that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do, You never, ever, ever, ever have been. Everybody has a greater conscious. So they're not alone. They always got someone to talk to. They got a bad person and they got a good person. You're never alone in your head. Your brain is not ever alone. Trust me. There's times where you're like, can you just stop? Can you just stop? Can you just stop? I'm trying to sleep. Can you just stop? You're not alone there. You're not alone, right? My lover is upstairs sleeping right now. If I could just be alone right now, I would. I would just shut the lights off and I'd go to bed. But my heart is so full and I don't feel alone at all. At all. I feel like I can relate to at least 1 billion people. At least 1 billion. I don't even know. And I can't even tell you how many other species I can relate to, because they're much more simple and I love them. So that part is easy. Humans are very complex to relate to. They have to be willing. All other animals are willing to relate if you want to understand them. You can relate if they're like, hey, leave me alone. You can relate to that. You can relate to that when you wanted to be left alone, or when you wanted to be loved or nurtured. You can relate to that. You can find things to relate to. The wind, you can find a way to relate to that, right? Have you ever been strong? Have you ever been calm? Have you ever been cold? Have you ever been hot? Have you, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to be able to relate and understand things, and know where they come from and why they're there. Like, it's beautiful because it all has a purpose. And if it doesn't, you can make it. Just like you've made a purpose and a meaning behind the silliest words like black and white. Like we keep that meaning on there, like that there's only meaning to what we put, so if you put the greatest meanings to things, what's the worry? Why do you got to worry then? It's only when we're settling in with things that are not our normal loving self. It's not our natural form to be rejected. Um, Babies, newborn. Okay, I've never had my own baby, but let me tell you, I don't think I want to be there when the baby. And see, I say that right now. No, because I do. I want to be there. I want to be there. But me, because I can't understand it, it's hard for me to relate. But I feel like I'd be like, it ain't done. I'm gonna reject that one, and I'll get the next one. That one is something's wrong with that. Like it's not even the right color. I've seen them babies before. They don't even have the right skin texture. You know, like they're gooey. They cut it out. Like what? No, that's not how they're supposed to. It's just like, you know, I don't know. I don't know. There's so much beauty, and it's not even beautiful on the outside. You know what? That's my point. Babies aren't even beautiful on the outside when they're born. They come out screaming, for Pete's sake. And if they're not, you hit them or whatever you know. I don't know what they do anymore, but like that's not beautiful. But for somehow mothers, like how I guess I can relate because I do feel like that. Obviously, I can feel like that because I can explain it. Like the feeling, the connection that a mother has with that baby is way deeper than anything physical. It does not matter what that baby came out with. That mother grew it of love, and that's stronger than anything that anybody. If you grow something out of love, that is so freaking strong. If you can keep it there, if you can keep it there, it will be strong. But if you can't keep it there, it can't be there. You know what I mean? So that's my parenting thing. Like so. But yeah, a mother's love for her child is so supposed to be. It is so unconditional until it's not, and it's that simple. And if you want it to be, then if I can figure it out, I guess, work on yourself, self-reflect. Why can't you love unconditionally? Why are you sucking at it? Suck it up, Buttercup. It's freaking time. Now you gotta choose. Because I'm gonna shine that light on you. If you're not making a decision, show me then. And you'll let me know if you want to believe in me. And if you don't, then I don't want you over by me. You know? And until you're ready, like, don't come over here like just being a disruptor of love. Like, that's just fuck off. You don't even belong in this world because this world is built on love, and that's how it grew. And you're just the parasite that's trying to destroy it. So just fuck off and go live in Greenland or somewhere frozen. I don't know. No, because yeah, go there. It will eventually warm up, just like you. Eventually, it's melting. It'll warm up. Just go there. Just go live on the ice caps until that warms up, and you want to warm up. You just stay. I don't know. It's really cold here too, and I would. Oh my gosh, St. Thomas sounds so great right now. It is literally like. Actually, it's not that cold today. It snowed a lot, so temperatures came up, but it was like negative 30 freaking degrees, and I'm not joking. Actually, with wind chill, it was way colder than that before. Like this year, or earlier this year, it got colder. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not the weatherman. I just know that when I get cold, it takes so long to warm up. And that one, those days, too, oh my gosh, my bones. Oh, I don't like going out in it. You know, I don't. I don't want to go out in the cold unless I can bundle up and enjoy it. But I got to go to work. See, that's my excuse. There's my excuse. There's my justification. Why do I not enjoy the cold? How could I ever expect to get out of something if I can't even find a way to enjoy it while I have it? You know, aren't you going to be stuck with it then until you can love it? Isn't that the whole point? Isn't that the whole point of a lesson? You're stuck with that that thing you're not learning until you learn from it. You know, so I'm just gonna have to go lay out in the snow tomorrow. I talked about it earlier today. I kind of had that realization, but I understand it now that I'm talking. See, that's just how it kind of works, and that's why it's important to talk with yourself in your head. That is very important. And don't beat yourself up. Love yourself. Otherwise, get the fuck out of your head. You know, if you ain't got nothing nice to say to yourself, then don't say nothing. Just be quiet and chill. Because it ain't going to do any good for you or for anybody else if you're not nice to yourself in your head. So chill, bro. Chill. Let someone else come and love you. I don't know. But chill. Because you're just bleeding on people who didn't cut you. So chill. Oh, okay. Slowly getting tired. But also it just feels great. You know? It feels so great. And I know that if there was another person here, my energy would go right back up. If they were here to be able to, because you know how I was talking about seeing the whole aura, saying when people, remember when they were fighting, like one person is like literally sucking the energy from the other person so they can have more. Like that's kind of how the aura looks, like you can see the intensity of the person, that's anger, and then you can see the person who's scared, or has fear, and that's because the angry person has to control. That's what they've been told. That's what they've been taught. They have to control, and so they think that they're winning because they now have more. But at the same time, if you look over somewhere else where people are kissing and hugging and loving each other, when that energy comes together, it is twice as big as it was before you were ever there. Twice as big as one because you're together. It's twice as big because you're aligned with love. That aura, that energy grows. But if you try to take it, they have less. It's still the same. Someone just has to walk away with less now. Someone is losing because you decided you needed more love. Now they lose on love. And that's not love. Love is free. And when it is, oh my God, it's so freeing. I don't know. I just know I'm literally ask my sisters, ask my dad. I'm no different. But I believe I am. And I believe I can show people. And I believe that they know that I am more than what I am. They just don't know how much. They don't know what or who, because they have not taken the time to understand. Nor has anybody except for one person. And that happened today. That's why I'm here, seeing if there's another one. I would love to be my family, but I know my family is also going to be the most stubborn because they've seen who I have been. So, and that's what you get. That's what you get. That's how much it affects the people around you that you quote unquote love, and they quote unquote love you. That's how hard it's going to be to get them to believe in you. Are you willing to make that kind of change? Even if it means that it's not in line with your family or any of the beliefs that you were ever told? Because if it's not working for them, then why do they keep on doing it? Be more open-minded and try something different. I believe in God, but religion is complex. I'm a logical person, and none of that makes sense. Because you believe in a book and you cut out the rest. But God even told you to never be stiff-necked. So, yep. Life. Oh, life. It's the most beautiful thing on earth. And yet, we don't even see it. We get so distracted by everything from seeing it. What life, love is. So I'd like to pray. Mila, you're interrupting me. You have to get down. Thank you, dear. You're clawing my leg, and I wanted to pray. See, there we go. That was my condition. Dang it. I'm still, even with the cat. Oh my gosh. Okay. I see it. Yes, thank you, Lord. Thank you. That's selfish of me, you know. How do I explain that though? I had the opportunity to love. She came here for my love. And I pushed her away because I wanted something else. That's not aligned with God. God doesn't want your prayer. He wants to see you love. He only needs your prayer if you don't know how. So that's my prayer. If you don't know how, pray. Try something new. Because if you were doing it right, it would be different, right? If you, and this goes for all parts in different areas of your life. If you were doing it right, you wouldn't be doing it, and it wouldn't be hurting you. It wouldn't be holding you back if you knew how. You got to admit that. You got to admit that. If you knew how, you'd be fine. You wouldn't worry, right? If you knew how. You don't. Why are so many people ashamed of that? How can we help people if they just hide? You can't help people if they just hide from the things. You have to get to a point where you're like, no matter how small or how big it is, you have to get to that point where you're like, I don't like this anymore, right? Where you have to take control of it. For as long as you say, oh well, it's not of this condition, it's because of this person, or it's because if they were doing it right over there, or I saw this person do that, so what I did is not that, like can't do that shit. You can't do that shit because you have no control over your problems. None. You just gave it to that other thing, or person, or place, or whatever, race, or whatever stereotype. You just gave that to them. That's what they want, right? That's what they want, right? Hurt people hurt people. So that's what they want. They want to hurt people if they're hurting. If you no longer want to hurt, you'll no longer want to hurt. Period. Yourself or others. Why is there a limitation on that? You want to hang on to some hurt? Why? Why would you want to hang on to it? Is it helping? Is it? Weigh that against yourself. Is it helping? Okay. No. Do you want to be free of it? I mean, yeah. But it's impossible to be free of all worry and stuff. Why? Well, I don't know, because nobody's ever showed me, and everybody's told me that it was impossible to go through life without worry and problems. This is what I'm told. But why'd they tell you that? Because they haven't been able to do it? Oh, that's not fair. That just puts you in a box of pain and suffering. I'm sorry. I'm sorry they put you in that box. I don't worry. I have zero fucking money right now. And I'm living in a big ass fucking house that I rent. But we have a family, and we want to be able to give the family the space that they need to be themselves. And they're creative, and they need their own rooms and art and stuff. And God, I can't tell you how many pictures go up on walls just randomly, just taped to walls. Like, what's that one over there, dear? Oh, that one's Milo. But, well, okay, what's that one over there? That's Mila. Oh, that's a dog and a cat. Okay, like it's so beautiful, and they need their space to be able to get that creative stuff. So even now, it's worth it. I don't need to worry. What do I got to worry about? The kids are happy being creative. They have space. They have love in their home. I'm working. Can't necessarily call it a job because I'm just doing my own thing. And that needs to get in alignment, and I don't know how. Thank God it hasn't been that long, so I still got time, but, taxes and stuff. I just started my own business, and I ain't got the support for that. So, that I could use some help in. My lover and I, we've talked about it, but if it's only talked about, I mean, I guess to an extent that's saying that they're supportive, but, eventually you're going to expect something to happen that you don't know how because of their support. And if it doesn't, did you ever get it? So I mean, obviously, I know I gotta pay taxes on the money that I make. I know that. But I don't even know what that looks like. What did I even make? How much did I even spend? Like, I have my receipts, but like, how do I? It's like, oh, I have to watch YouTube videos when I have someone who knows how to do it. It's like, do I really need to invest my time into doing that when I have a partner who knows how? Like, or do they got other things to do that are more important than helping me in the things that I need to be successful? You know, they don't. They don't. They just don't know it. They just don't know. They know. I shouldn't say that. No, they know. They just don't understand. And me, I'm terrible at talking about some of the stuff too. So, like, this will probably end up getting deleted. But because I am terrible at talking about stuff, and I haven't really expressed it to her in that sense, you know. I've just mentioned it, and just mentioning it doesn't tell the person how real it is to them or how important, you know. And I just scratch surfaces. I don't push, you know. I don't make someone do something that I need. That's not love. I just scratch the surface, like, hey, I know you all know how to do this. You know, I'll keep scratching your back if you can help me with this. I'll keep scratching it. You know, I'll keep. But I do. Can I just get a little bit? No, not yet. Okay, I'll keep scratching it. I'll keep. Where do you want me to rub? Okay. Can I? Not yet. Okay. Okay. Well, whenever you're ready, you know, we're a team. Otherwise, I don't. If I have to do it on my own, then I don't feel like we're a team. So I'm just gonna just wait till you're ready, you know, and I'll just keep scratching your back until you're ready while you play Monopoly Go on your phone. Okay? Okay. I love you. And I do mean that. And I'm not trying to pick on you or bully you. And I'm totally okay if we cut this out. So, but it does go back to when you've told me, you know, you've loved that about me, that I follow through with what I say I'm going to do, you know? And I would love that about you too. And I need you to do it. And sometimes it is hard for me to talk to you about this kind of stuff because it's hard for you to talk about it. And you run. You get scared. And I can't do anything if you're running. I can't catch you. I can't make you listen. So I just have to let you run, you know? If you want to run, okay. If you're confused, okay. Don't want to talk about it. Want to go to sleep now? You know, you got to do what you got to do, right? I know there's more that we could be if you're willing to go in it as deep as I am. But if you're not, just know that I'll keep on scratching your back, baby, because I love you, and I can figure my shit out. I always have. Okay, your support that you do give me in my other areas of my life mean way more to me than that business. So even if that goes to hell and I lose it, I will still scratch your back and look for another job. I won't have time for no games. I'll tell you that. So enjoy your game. Is that harsh? Is that mean? Is that too blunt? Like, I feel like she'd just be so offended, like, if she just listened to that right now. But it's how I see it. It's how I feel. And that's okay, right? Is it? I mean, it's not okay. It's not okay. But it's okay to express it. Period. It's okay to express it. Because it's good. It feels so good to get this off. It feels so good to understand. And so I feel like I'm not just like letting things go for no reason. There is a reason why I am. It is a justification, but it's because I don't see the need for the business. If money's not that important, then let's not make it that important. I don't need the job then, you know? Because obviously, it ain't working the way I want it to. So, how important can it truly be with my alignment in the world? If I'm really good at what I do, how do I not feel rewarded for it? How do I feel sore from it? I got the reward. I've gotten really good at it to the point where I could make a crap ton of money. I just enjoyed doing a good job. I didn't charge more because I do better. They asked for a job to get done, and just because I'm really good at it doesn't mean I'm just going to charge a shit ton of money for it. It's a job. I don't think that you got to do that. Like, that's conditional. Well, I learned all this stuff, so give me more. I'm only gonna use my best skills if you pay me this much money. If you don't want to pay me that much money, you can go with someone with some lower skills. That's not how I work. My prices have always been fair. The bathroom is what size? Well, I'm going to give you the best finish that I can give. And this is how much money I need to get by. I don't ask for more than what I need. If they need it, they don't offer it, and they like my service, they'll have me come back. They'll keep me going. I'll stay afloat. I've been afloat. I haven't had to worry. My work has outperformed that. So my need to worry. My work has done phenomenal for my need to worry, because I put in the time to make sure that my work is of quality. It's not of more. It's not about how many bathrooms I can remodel. How good can I get that one bathroom to look with what I have? With what I got. How good? And I'll tell you what, when I see the faces on them, on the homeowners, when they see it complete for the first time, I'm so warm, and I'm so happy that I was able to do that, to offer that for them, and save them money in a smaller budget. I could do that because I didn't need more. Sure, do I want more things to enjoy in life with money? Of course, I would love it to be 85 and sunny every single day. I don't want to be stuck here in Minnesota, where I've been my entire life, in the winter that drags on for 9 months of the year. It's cold. My bones are hurting. Of course, I would love to be able to just pack up and move. But now I have responsibilities. And I that's my choice. Now, I got cold bones, or else I have to make a lot of money. And that's the thing. And it's not worth my time to be away from my family. I'd rather be at home, in my home, warm with my family, than outside getting cold trying to get us out of it. I'll just spend that time here. And maybe they'll get out. Maybe I can help them discover the warm side of the earth. Because I am warm, but my bones are hurting. I'm still real sore from it. Still got some healing. Obviously, as I vape and have cystic fibrosis, I'm ridiculous. Thank you, God, for seeing more in me than I obviously see in myself. So, I got no words, you know? I mean, I got lots of words. I just got no words for the gratitude that I have for being here in the condition that I'm in. Oh my God, I'm so grateful. Oh my God, I could have gone so many other ways. Oh my gosh, I could have been dead. I had no more time on the clock to do anything about it. Huh. That is the scariest thing ever. Like, even if I just got this message out and I died, I didn't wake up tomorrow, but this message was heard, it would touch somebody. I wouldn't be going out alone. New life would be born. You know, even just one. If someone could be reborn from any of the things I have said, or just start that journey, you know, or not, just get them seeds planted and that journey will come. If I could even just do that, like, I would, and you know, it makes it worth it, because it's not worth it when I'm alone and just talking in my head about what I want other people to be. It doesn't. And I just want people to love. Anything else I don't care about. Literally, you can be anything. I literally don't care how you act, or what you look like, or how tall or short, or if you walk with a limp or a skip, or you walk backwards. I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. Do you love it? Do you love it? Whatever it is that you do in your walk, do you love it? If you love it, oh, I care. I want to love it. I want to love it. And if you don't love it, do you want to what? I care and I want to love it even more. So, people are so difficult. They're not, actually. People are not difficult. Oh my God, could you imagine? They're complex. We are so complex. I mean, look at us. We're gods. We can create and become anything, unlike anything. It's literally the pinnacle of creation. Like, we can create there to be more animals, or more air, or more wind, or more ice, or fly, or go to space off of this world. Like, we can go way outside of this world. What else can? That's alive and thriving like us. What else has that God in them? What? You are not going to find it outside of yourself. And trust me, they have searched this earth up and down, and they even left this earth looking for it. You're not going to find it outside of yourself. You're not going to find it outside of yourself. But if you need that time to go look, stay and chill. Go into space. Sit on the moon alone, bro, and let me know what you find. You'll find yourself. You ain't got to go nowhere. You ain't got to do nothing. That's the point. You ain't got to be nobody else. You ain't got to become anything else. You ain't got to change anything else. You are perfectly made who you were meant to be. And the only thing that is stopping you from being that is you and the conditions that you have put on yourself. Otherwise, you're perfect. You're perfect under there. You just got a lot of shit that you carry that covers it. Layers and layers and layers and layers. Like onions. Onions have layers. Let me tell you what. I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder. You can find beauty in a rock. I mean, come on, people. You can. It's a choice. It is literally a choice. So I'll just end this by saying that I love you. What are you going to choose?